Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wynette, and with me now, representing Jolly Old Souls, are Phyllis and Morgan Parise. So welcome. We're excited to have you here for the first time.
Thank you for having us.
Phyllis, I'm going to start with you. What inspired you to start Jolly Old Souls?
Well, my daughter and I have always been involved in volunteer and charity work, and I did some work with Families Helping Families, which is Naperville-based, run by Vicki Joseph, and she just really inspired me to start my own charity, and I thought, what does everybody need? And shoes. So I thought of that, thought of the name Jolly Old Souls, and kind of ran with it.
It's a great name.
Thank
it really
you.
is a great name, and I think,
Thank
and
you.
it's so true. Who does not need shoes?
Correct.
Yes. Morgan, how did you get involved?
Well, I'm at college right now. I go to Eastern, so I'm kind of outside right now. But we've been working with some organization and local businesses in Charleston, and it's really awesome to get involved in a community that I've been living in for 4 years. So that's awesome. Just today, I donated some shoes to the elementary school I work. Also, it's really important, you'd be surprised, to stay organized for this, and our basement right now is where the shoes are located, so me and my mom, the shoes never come paired, so we have to take the time and pair them together so we can make the turnaround time and help as many people and get the shoes that they need right out to them. She's really busy, so if she can't do a pickup or drop off, I'll help out with there too.
That's wonderful. That's great. And nice to be able to work with Mom, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always think about that one shoe on the side of the road, like when you talked about it being paired together. So how many shoes have you collected, and where do they go?
The last update, we were over 7,800 pairs donated, but I think we're actually closer to 8,000, and we've donated almost 7,000 pairs, and they go to a lot of local organizations, Hesed House, Wayside Cross Ministries, St. John Community Closet, the Family Shelters Resale Shop, and then they also go to the Philippines, Bolivia. I'm trying to think what other places they've gone outside of the country. Those are our main two, and then we get them to the reservations in the Dakota areas. We've donated to tornado victims and just a variety of other recipients.
That's amazing. Now, are you reaching out to them? Are they reaching out to you now?
Both. Sometimes
Okay.
what I do, we're big travelers, and if we're taking a road trip, what I'll do is I'll just go online and try to find charities along the route and bring shoes. And then with all the publicity we've been getting from the Glancer and the Naperville Magazine and a variety of newspapers, people contact us, which I really appreciate, and we're always looking for new recipients.
That's wonderful. Now, goals, okay? Because you started small. I love the way that you started this as such a personal thing, and the fact that it's all in your basement is quite something.
Yes, it is.
What are your future goals?
Well, to get more notoriety out there, have people more aware, possibly. My daughter will more than likely be moving to Arizona in about a year or so, and maybe she could start a division out there. Maybe get a storage facility. Right now, the basement's working out very well, but sooner or later, we're going to need more room. I'm working on getting some grants, have an upcoming meeting about that, and just trying to expand and help as many people as we can.
Now, how can people help you?
Lots of ways. Like the Boy Scouts and children from churches, sometimes they need to do activities or need service hours, things like that. I always have projects. They can do shoe drives. We also are looking for shoe donations, any kind, damaged, new, sporting shoes, any type of shoes, we have a place for it. Financial donations are great, gift cards, anything like that. And just word of mouth is great, just to get more people to recognize the need to help others.
Well, and I think, particularly on a day like today that's so cold, you really appreciate what a good pair of shoes can really
Exactly.
make a difference for
Exactly.
somebody. Morgan, what have you learned? This organization got started. It's been a passion, obviously. What have you learned from working with your mom and in this organization?
Even before Jolly Old Souls started, she's always really pushed the concept of paying it forward, and I think it's really important to do so and to impact the lives of others. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to start your own organization or charity. It can be something as little as opening a door for someone. You never know really the change you can make, and it's important to have like purpose in the world and make that difference. So I think that's the main thing I've really taken away from all this.
Those are wonderful lessons to have brought home. And you talked about, because you're going to be graduating
Yeah.
and hopefully moving out west, talk a little bit about how you feel about maybe taking that with you. How might that work for you?
I think it would be awesome to take that because Arizona is going to be new for me, so it would be a great way for me to get to know the area by taking Jolly Old Souls and expanding it that way and continuing to work with my mom in that way too.
Wonderful. What's been the most rewarding thing that you've had, or a particular story that's really touched your heart, Phyllis, as you've done this work?
Well, it was just nice to hear what my daughter had to say.
I think that would have touched my heart.
I'm a little
Absolutely.
proud right now. The people, just
Yeah.
the people. I've met so many wonderful people that are trying to help others. It's also been nice to see when somebody does get a pair of shoes. I've seen some great pictures of the shoes that have gone to the children in Bolivia, and that's very exciting. And just networking and sharing a common bond of wanting to pay it forward with others.
It's nice. It's a simple thing, but it's a
Yes.
very tangible thing that
It's
people
very
can
simple
appreciate.
and it's wonderful.
It's wonderful. Well, great job, you guys. Thank you so
Thanks.
much for coming
Thank
by
you.
and telling us about it. And if you would like to pay it forward by donating either a new or a gently used pair of shoes to those in need, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break for a few messages, but don't go away because we're coming right back with more Spotlight.